Hello, this is Lee Smiley. I'm the broker owner of Coldwell Banker Holtzman Realtors located in Hinesville, Georgia. And with me today is one of our superhero realtors, Brian Maike.
Hello, Lee.
And we are inside Dryden Enterprises, and they are also located in downtown Hinesville, somewhere that they have always been located since the beginning. They have been in business in this area and building homes for everyone for over 35 years. They are truly an outstanding builder, and we're inside their design studio. It's absolutely amazing, gorgeous product. You have to get by here and check it out. Before we get started on what we're going to talk about today, Brian, I just wanted to make mention of how long you've been with us. You have been here for a little over, 16, 13? We keep playing around with the numbers. So
I think I'm coming up on 13 years with Coldwell Banker.
You are, but you've actually been in the real estate industry for 30 years.
Yes, 30 years.
Yep, which brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to what we're going to talk about today. I also want to mention that we do have several realtors, boots on the ground right now, in two of Dryden's subdivisions, Cherokee Station and Dunleavy Oaks. So if you're interested in purchasing a new home and you want to build it from the ground up, please stop by any of their subdivisions, but we really want you to stop by one of the ones that our realtors are located in. And then they'll definitely bring you by and let you look through the design studio.
We'll be having this conversation, picking out your decor right here in this same room.
Yes.
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 It's very
Nice
exciting.
stuff.
Very
Nice
exciting part of the process.
It truly is. Brian, let's talk a little about home inspections. Why is it important, whether you have a new construction home or a resale home, to have that home inspected before you purchase it?
Well, that's a pretty simple question. The answer is peace of mind. Folks that are buying a home do not know the intricacies of the home. They see it's easy enough to turn a faucet on and make sure it's running, but to make sure that the garbage disposal is wired correctly, that the insulation is intact in the attic, that there's not a missing part, something that was maybe missed during installation of the HVAC system. So it really comes back to peace of mind. Our contracts with the Georgia Real Estate Commission permit a due diligence period. Some people also call that the inspection period, and that is your opportunity to get the home inspected. You're getting a third party to give their opinion of the condition of the home, not necessarily just an opinion, they're pointing out facts. And it is your opportunity during the due diligence period, if there are a number of things that are written, it is permissible to go to the seller and ask them to consider making those repairs or improvements. If it is something that is discovered, and it does happen from time to time, that is just not, something is pointed out that there is just a real defect in the home, that it's a buyer's opportunity to pull out of the contract without running the risk of losing their earnest money.
Right. Now, Brian, I called you a superhero, and I called you a superhero for a reason. I've witnessed you save several deals. Either it would be for one of his sellers or one of the buyers. I've seen, the seller become very upset because they think the deal is going to fall through, and now they can't move because they have to stay here, or whatever the case may be, they have to tote this mortgage. But I've watched you save the deal for the seller. I've watched you save the deal for the buyer that found their dream home, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, now it's about to fall through. I've watched you do that, and you have become just wonderful at this. That's why I call you the superhero. Can you tell us a few secrets behind your success?
Well, I think it actually just comes with, unfortunately, experience and age. I've been doing this a long time, and I kind of look at the problems that can arise during a real estate transaction, and it's really, I kind of look at it as it's intangible, but if you look at it three-dimensional, look at the entire problem, you find out that if you start with the first step, once you solve that first step, you move on to the next one. You break the problem down, and you solve the problem as in small increments rather than looking at the, oh my God, here is this huge hurdle, I can't get over it. Well, we need to put a ladder in front of that hurdle and walk up it rather than try and leap over it. And when people are buying and selling a home, there's a lot of emotions, so they forget to look at the steps that is involved. And I found that it's comforting to them if we break it down. We look at a game plan and tackle that problem one step at a time.
Yep. And I also have to commend you on the way that you're handling a family that recently lost their home to a fire, and Dryden is helping to get a deal put together with you right now to build them a nice new home, and their family will be well on their way.
Yes, we are working hard to put it together for them. They found me online. They had identified some homes that they liked. They actually were in two of Dryden's subdivisions, Griffin Park and Independence, out on 15th Street. They found the home that actually, because they're in such a need to get into something quickly, this was one of the homes that Dryden already actually has built. They've got a few punch-out things to do to complete it, but they did have a fire in their home, destroyed the home. They are military. They were moved on post temporarily, but they have 4 children. Because of the fire, they were renters. They lost really everything. So money was a big part of this, and budget. The wife just graduated from school, so she's just getting started with her career. And their budget is really something that they cannot deviate from. And we've all really come together, including Dryden in considerations with the lender, myself, the company. We're doing our best to get them, actually, if it all works out the way we're hoping, they're actually going to come in a little under their budget.
Very good. People truly matter to us. And that's what's important in building these relationships and taking care of our community and our people. That always comes first. Brian, thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful information, and thank you everyone for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
If you're in the market looking to buy or sell, please give us a shout and let us help you. And remember, who you hire truly matters. Thank you.
Thank you.